Alright, so using the join is kind of, the join surfaces is kind of a pain because the surfaces have to be parallel to each other in order to connect. So I found out about this other way that you can get these parts to stick to each other, and it's a lot easier. So let's say I have this part here and I want to stick a cylinder onto it, and cylinders are very difficult to stick onto blocks. So maybe I can make it really long like that. I could rotate, whoa, maybe I could rotate it at an awkward angle like this, and then I will move it so that the cylinder is definitely not parallel. Like this surface of the cylinder is definitely not parallel to any part of this block. So it's impossible to join those two guys together. You see that? Like it does not want to join. So what you can do to join these two awkward parts is just stick them next to each other. So make sure your collisions is turned off. Stick them inside of each other like that. And then what you can do is press the union button. And the union button, what it does is it creates one part out of the two parts. So now we have this part and this part, but since we pressed union, it created one single part called this union that we could rename, like awkward part. And it created one part out of it. So now if I test it, you could see that those two guys are going to be stuck together. So it's a lot easier to build something like a vehicle or a weapon using the union. Oh, that's weird. Did not stick together. Let's see, we're here, we got awkward parts. Huh. Let's come on back. Let's see what happened. Oh, okay. So I unioned only on one part, so that's why it didn't go good. So let me go ahead and Command Z. Okay. So what I did is I clicked on only one part, and then I pressed union. So I unioned like a part to itself, right? And that doesn't really make sense. What we want to do is union this part and that part together. So I'm going to click on the first one, then I can press Control, hold it down. No, not Control, Command, hold it down, and I can press the second part. So now I have both the parts highlighted and selected, and now I can press Union, and it's going to take both of those parts and create one part out of it. And now that I did that, I can come here and I could say awkward part, call it awkward part. And if I run and test it, you could see that those guys are definitely going to stick together. See that? They are stuck together, right? And if I try to move it, you'll see that that part definitely are now one part. So that should help you as you're building your weapons and also your vehicles.